Hello everyone. So today we want to solve one of problem solving on Codeforce. It's a popular website to solve a problem online. So the problem is bee searching. So it's from the ICPC group. Don't worry about the link. I will add on the description below after finish the solution. So what is the content, and I want to explain what is this problem. So first of all, we want to initialize our array that contain numbers or element. For example, I want to create an array from for three elements. So I will input the size and will create the array related to the size. So we want to create the element and we want to include in the array that we want to create it, that empty array, this element like 301. And what we want to what the goals, we want to add another number or input or give a target to the program that will find this target. If this target in this array, that will return the index of the array. So here why the output is 1, because the 0, our target first is in the element of the array, is one of the element of the array. So here, and what is the index of this middle element of this array? So it is 1, because this is 0 and this index 1 and this index 2. So automatically we return 1, that assigned to the index of target. Sorry, not the index of the target, but the index of the element. So the same with this case. So we have five element, and we start to include or store our element in array. And for example, here we target 10. In this this element or this target are not on the array, so we return -1. Why we return -1? Because in the problem that said if does not exist, parent -1. So what is this? So if we don't find the target on the array, we by default return -1. So let's try the code using in namespace std. So first, what we want to get the size of the array we want to create. So we initialize our size. And the next, what we assign this size to the array. So we want to create an empty array with this size. After, we want to loop on this size, and each step will enter the element. Like, for example, here we add the size. For example, if we add 3, so we'll ask to add 3 elements. So we use a for loop. It will be smaller than the size. The size, and will be increased by default. In each step, we'll tell that the user input a new number or new element. So we want to get the the element or the value from this array. So if For example, if we have three elements that we ask to give the first element like 3, so the sorry 2, so the user will enter 2. After we'll ask another element, we input 5, and the final element it will be 8. This is just example. After what? We want to define our target. It will be an integer that we compare each element of this array with this target. So also we want to enter the target and we initialize our result like index. It will be by default -1, and we make another loop to check the difference between the array and the target. So it will search on each element and compare the value of each element with the target. So don't repeat. So here, and so when loop on each element will compare the target with the element of an array. And if I said the element, I mean this element of the array. So we want to add a condition, a small condition and the simple condition. If an array of E, what is an array of E? Each element of this array, like will be the array of 0, so assigned to the first element, and the array of 1 and the array of 2 until the array of n, or the array of size in this case. So if an array of E equal to the target, sorry, I will assign the index, I will assign the E, so this index of the array to the target, to this index. So index it will assign to the index. After what I will make, I will make another condition that if it find, it will be returned the index of E, else will return by default -1. So if index not equal to the E, so that means it find the element -1. So maybe we declare or print simple message like the element was found on the index, and we add index, else we return the index, or we print, sorry, the index. So in this case it will be -1 because I declared on the top. And let's see what is, so here we add point, comma, and semicolon. So we want to run this program, and let's see. So first of, sorry, index, because we don't specify the type of index. So we want to add the size. For example, we want to add 3, and he asked me to input 3 elements like 2, 3, and 5. And also in this, we want to add the target. For example, I want to find the position of the three element. So what he said, the element was found on the index 1. Why? Because this array, as you can see, this array, this is have index by default 0, and this one and this 2. So let's make another test case. We want to add 3 elements by default, or 5. So 2, 3, 6, 4, and 8. And what is the target? For example, we want to 12. We want to target 12. And in this case, by default, it will return -1. So as you can see, he returned -1. We can add another message for the -1, the element not found.